So, I have come to the back end of my website, that is Social Voyage on WordPress, just to show you guys how many people have come to my website in past 2 months, because it's just been 2 months for my website. And I've recently integrated Google Analytics just to track how many people have come to my website, from which country they are, how they are interacting with my content. So let's just check. Okay. Wow, it is 481. I am surprised because I wasn't expecting this. I thought it would be around like 150 to 200, not even 200, 100 to 150, something like that. Because I did not keep on track on how many people have come to my website. And recently, I just thought like, well, if I have good number of people coming on my website, I'll be AdSense approved. So for to get AdSense approved, you have to have some good number of people, like more than 2,000 or something, to get AdSense approved, which is what I'm shocked. Like, I was not expecting so many people to come and interact with my web page. And also the bounce rate is 28, close to 28%, which is best, because it should not be more than 50%. That's what I've learned. And the session duration is fine. So I have put in some strategy behind this. Like, I've done paid campaigns, I have done organic as well. So I will tell you step by step all the strategy what I have done. So let's get started. So guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can read by the title, it is how to grow or increase website traffic on your web page, your blog page, your YouTube channel, any kind of video page, or any kind of landing page. So how can you increase traffic on that, right? So here today I'll be sharing you the paid version, because the paid ones actually worked for me really well. So I'll tell you the strategy, how I did it and everything. Also, if you want to check out the organic one, I have created a blog recently on organic and paid both. So you can check that out. It is in the description box below, the link. You can just check it out and let me know in the comment section. So, as I'm telling you my paid strategy, I just used Facebook ads. I have not used Google ads. I have not used any other social media platform ads. I've just used Facebook. So to start, you have to go to your business manager, click on that. After that, click on ads manager. Okay, so let's just go. Once you come to ads manager, you have to click on create. And the objective of this paid strategy or the paid campaign would be traffic. So if you want to increase traffic to your website, then it should be traffic. Also, you have to follow a funnel strategy. That is, for example, for marketing campaigns, we follow AIDA, whatever we call it. So it is awareness, interest, desire, action. So you have to create awareness, then comes interest, then people have some desire, like, yeah, I like this product, and then action happens, right? So here there are fewer steps. Like, it is not that the traditional marketing has a long step, but here there are like few steps. Like, this would be my first stage of the marketing, digital marketing or Facebook ads funnel. So I'm creating interest or awareness in this stage. Letting people know about traffic, how to increase them. So this is kind of interest. I'm creating awareness of my brand. I'm in the creating interest. So yeah, this would be my first stage. As I don't have a lot of traffic on my website, I don't have a lot of people following me on social media. So this would be my first step to just grow my audience. Once I have good audience number, I can then remarket any kind of product, any kind of services to them, right? So this is the first stage. Second stage would be remarketing, and third stage would be direct action, right? So we'll create a traffic ad. So we'll name the campaign as it is traffic to a blog. So blog traffic, today's date. If you want to create A/B testing, you can do that. Click on this tick, yeah, the toggle button, and here you can do A/B testing for your creator, for your audience, for your placements, and you can see which one works best. And second, budget optimization, wherein you can have your budget divided into two ad sets, and which one performs better, then you can just close the other ad set. So let's click on continue. Okay, so now we have landed up on ad set. So here you can do, as I told you, you can select your audience, you can select your budget, you can select the placements. Okay, so I'll click on website. I'll click on dynamic creative because I want to do some A/B testing for my creators, my headlines. So I'll teach you how to do it in some time. So okay, I'll keep a ad set name because I'll be doing maybe location A/B testing. So here I can keep Mumbai, and next I can create an ad set and where I can keep Pune or Delhi or any other city I want to, right? So even you can do it on placements as well. If you want to do this ad for just desktop and next ad set for just mobile to see where you're getting good results, you can do that as well. So I am creating blog Mumbai. Okay, so I'll be doing location ka A/B testing. Okay, I've clicked on creative dynamic. Here I'll be clicking on website only. Okay, so as I told you, I don't have a lot of audience. I have not created a lot of custom audiences, less than 1,000. So I'm not creating any custom audience over here. I'll be creating via interest, behavior, or demographics and stuff like that. So here I'll be clicking on the location because it is not India, it is Mumbai. I'm not targeting the whole India, it's just Mumbai. So I'll click on, I'll just type in Mumbai. Yeah. Okay, so can you see the potential reach? It is really great, and the reach and the link clicks have been given. So this is an estimate. The reach can be lower or higher than this. The link clicks can be lower or higher. It completely depends on your targeting, your budget, your ad creative, right? So here I am not targeting less than 20 years because I don't think so a 13-year-old will understand what is digital marketing and what is this, what I'm doing. They won't be even interested. So can you see the difference? I have just done a bit specific audience, like I have just reduced the age bracket, so it is lower. The link click has also decreased a bit. So I'll just do it more specific with targeting. So I'm targeting digital marketing, people who are interested in digital marketing, as my blogs are mostly about Facebook ads, about digital marketing. So I don't think so any other person who's not interested would be interested in reading my blog, right? So I don't want to show this to anyone. I just want to show it to people who are really interested in digital marketing. So social media marketing, then there is like, I can also, people who are graduate, younger people, like just who have completed their graduation and they have no idea how it is done practically. So they can learn via my YouTube videos, via my blogs. They can learn and understand what is digital marketing. Don't target job titles, guys, because they would be a competitor, because I'm a social media manager, and if I'm targeting someone from social media marketing, it would be like they already know it, they are not interested, so you're wasting your money. So here there is demographic, interest or behavior. So in demographics you'll get age, your education and stuff like that. So you can even target people who are recently graduated and they are graduated or diploma in digital marketing, so they would understand, right? So recently who are graduated want to know what to do in their career, so I can target them also, right? Professional degree and stuff like that. Okay, master degree, graduation and stuff like that. So demographics includes all this. You can target via financial, life events, parents, if you are a new parent or something. Depends upon your product, depends upon your services, what you do. Behavior, if you want people from outside India, you know. So you can even do that. You can click people expats from India, so they can be in any country in the whole world. They can be from Dubai, they can be from USA, United, but they used to stay in India, but now they stay abroad. So like NRIs and stuff like that. So you can target them also. But my location targeting is Mumbai, so I might not do that. I will just remove it. Okay, so here you can even select language. If your audience, if your blog is in Hindi, you can select that. So you can just want to target Hindi people who understand Hindi, and you can save this audience and you can reuse them later on, right? Budget. This is the most important one, because once you change this, you will see the daily result will be changed. So it depends upon you how much budget you have kept for your marketing activities. So you can just divide that in 30 days and you can just keep a daily budget. You can even keep lifetime budget, depends completely, because lifetime budget, if you do it like 1 week, a lifetime budget is like 5,000 rupees I'm gonna spend for one week. You can just do it like lifetime budget, click here, and then you can just put that, right? You can set the date. Can you see the difference? One second, if I click somewhere, it will show. Okay, so cost control. Here you can even control your cost, wherein you just want one click pay, you just want to spend 1 rupees, not more than that. So you can do that as well. So it will get a bit, specific. So can you see the daily results change? Also, there's an option of impression, changing your optimization for ad deliveries. So where you want your money to be spent, like you want money to be spent on impression, on your landing page view, on your website and stuff like that. So here I'll tell you 2 ways. You can create 2 kind of ads. One ad set would be only on impression, one ad set would be on link clicks. Why I'm telling you impression? Because this also gives you a good result, because here you'll be charged for 1,000 impression, right? So what is an impression? I'll tell you the difference between an impression and a reach. Reach is the total number of people who saw your content. Okay, so it is unique reach, unique people. Unique, that is, reach is the total number of unique people who see your content, right? Impression, whereas impression are the number of times your content is displayed, no matter if it is clicked or not clicked, or viewed or not viewed, right? So if for example I have seen an ad, so and you have seen an ad, so it is 2 reach, 2 impression, right? Again I've seen that ad, so it would be only 2 reach, but that it would be 3 impression. So reach is unique and impression is not a unique person. So it can be like one person has seen your ad for like 3 times, 4 times, so it will be counted as 4 impressions, right? So here you are paying, one second. So here you're paying some amount for 1,000 impression. So which you can just test. Facebook ads is all about testing. So I would recommend doing one ad set for impression, one ad set for link clicks, right? And you can just even control the bid. Like if you want to spend 10 rupees per 1,000 impression, okay? So it will give you good results. I'm telling you, both would, and you can just calculate which is performing good and just start with the ad. So once your budget is set, your placement is set, we'll just move forward. We'll set the date, end date and everything, and it will give you the amount, how much you'll be spending for the whole month or whole week or whatever your date is. This is the last step of the ad, and which is very important, that is ad name and creating the creative. Okay, I mean making the creative, yeah. So I have selected my page. So you have to select your page and your Instagram page if you're doing Instagram ads as well. Okay. So once you have done that, we'll just move forward and we'll just go to the format. Here you can even put the name just to know like kaun-sa ad kya hai, which ad is what. So just to analyze that, you have to select which, if it is a video, you can do video, you can do image, and you can even do A/B testing for that. So as I told you, I've clicked on. Okay, so I'll select my media. For this, I am doing A/B testing as I've clicked on dynamic creative. So you can just upload maybe up to 5 images. So here I'm just selecting one of my image from my Facebook page. So here it is. Click on continue. Okay, so I'm just adding one. You can add multiple, and yeah, so this is the primary text wherein I can put some primary text on that. Okay, so here I am putting top 3 easy digital creative tools anyone can use. So that's what my creative says. So I'll add one more. So how this will help me is, it will the ads will be shown on all these 3 or 5 types of ad text, and we'll see which one people are getting more, people are clicking on the ad, like seeing what text people are clicking on the ad, right? So I'm just putting some random just for the example. So easiest way to create the digital creative or something like that. So this is my top 3. I have created primary text which will be above your creative, right? Creative, digital creative would be better, I don't know. Okay, fine. So this is just an example. You can add up to 5. So can you see 3 or 5? Yeah. Check out the post. So this is the headline. This comes below the ad. So it is like mostly now it is optional. Before it was not, because people used to see the headline and click on the ad. Now I guess it was not that important, so that's why they have made it optional. Here also you can add up to 5. So people maybe click here or download the something related to people who will click on that CTA, that call to action, right? So you can add something like that. Maybe click here to know more, to know the tools. You'll add one more. Maybe download the click on the download button or something like that, which makes user click on that, right? So here there is no preview yet. It will be shown in some time. I'll just, once I add the URL, I'm also adding one more. Visit the website to know more. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm not adding description. It is completely optional because it is not shown on the ad. Here you have to add your URL. It can be your YouTube link, it can be your landing page, it can be your website, it can be your blog page, any kind of URL, any kind of a landing page. It can also be your Instagram account, wherein you want people to visit your Instagram account and you can increase followers. I'll be talking about that in my next video, so I'm not discussing more about it. So I'll just click on my website URL and we'll paste it over here. Okay, so here you can even create one second. Yeah, that's what I told you, that you can even put your Instagram account. So now I'm just putting my website URL. Okay, so I guess it should come. Yeah, so this is the preview. This is how my ad will look, right? You can just see, and if you think it will be clicked. Okay, so can you see build a URL parameter? What this helps in is if you have a Google Analytics, which I showed you earlier in this video, if you have linked the Google Analytics over here, you can just put your URL. You can put the source. It will come Facebook, because this is a Facebook ads. Medium would be Facebook ads or website traffic. So this is my you can put your objective over here. Campaign name can be anything which reminds you or which lets you know that ye traffic aaya hai yahan se or whatever. On from this campaign, you can name the campaign, you can put the campaign name or anything. right? Why this is important? Because once you open up your Google Analytics for your website, there you can see the tracking option, and there you'll come to know this many people have come from this ad. It will show you the proper, it will come under social, and it will come under Facebook, and your URL will be displayed over there, so you'll know like, yeah, these people have come from my ads, right? So here it is. Can you see the URL? And you can just click on preview URL and it will take you to the website, right? So can you see the how long the URL has become? So that's because it is a we have made it in URL builder, right? It is URL parameter. Okay, so next comes, I don't know, these ads are very irritating. Okay, so now so if you want to click, like if your URL is really big and it is showing on your ad, you can just make it smaller just for the display URL. You can just click, put some other URL, whatever suits you. Okay, so it is optional, you don't have to bother that much. So this is an important one, because here you can put multiple CTA, like you can put learn more, then you can click on, so this is also a A/B testing kind of a thing. So I'll be doing maybe learn more, maybe sign up, subscribe, watch more, any kind of. So this would help in A/B testing. So people who are seeing your learn more option may not click, but once you see watch more, you can click, people might click on that. So this is just testing. You have to test your ads, and it will take you a week or so to analyze what result it is and which ad is performing good, and that ad you can just create it and repeat it like till the time you get good results. So here I'll just put a CTA, maybe contact us. Yeah. Next I'll put something else, maybe apply now. It doesn't matter, watch more, doesn't matter, but it should be relevant. So you are giving contact us, it should take you somewhere, like people should come on your website or your contact us page or something, right? So once we have done this, we will see the tracking part now. So as you might have seen in my previous video, that is for Facebook Pixel, how I had integrated it with my website. So you have to click here OK, so it will show you, I mean not OK, like just click on that button and turn it blue, so that you can track how many people have come to your website from your Facebook Pixels, right? So click on confirm. So I guess this is an end, but I'll be creating one more ad set for you guys to know like what different what would be the difference between two ad sets. Yeah. So once this has been published, I'll again go inside. So this is the ad set. I'll create one more ad set. As it is, this was for Mumbai, maybe I'll be creating for Pune. So I'll click on duplicate and click on duplicate. So this would be the same, but here what I'll be doing is I'll be doing some changes, like in maybe I'm just finding something, 1 second. Yeah. So here I might change a budget. If you want, you can just increase or decrease. I'll just do it less because it is Pune. Maybe it will come cheaper than Mumbai. Then I'll just go to my audience because it is targeted into Mumbai. So I have to change the location. So I will just click on 1 second, it is loading. Okay, so now I'll click on edit and just change it to Pune. It's just random. It depends upon you. What location do you want? Okay. So I'm just for this exam. Everything I'll keep same and I'll save it as new. Don't do it update, otherwise it will be changed on the Mumbai location as well. So always create it as new if you're creating a new ad sets, right? Okay, once that is done, here I had done it for impression. Now I'll do it for link clicks. So that would be the change. So this is why I'm changing, because then only you'll come to know what kind of ad, which location, which landing page. Is it good for impression? Is it good for link clicks? I'll change the ad set name so that it's it makes me, I can see the difference. Which one is Mumbai, which one is Pune, right? Also placement, I did not discuss about placement in the previous ad set, so here I'm discussing. Here I'll be clicking on manual. Don't go on recommendation, because Facebook just maybe they just don't know exactly where it is getting better optimized. They will tell you, but I don't think so it works. Maybe they want to earn or something, I don't know. So always go for manual and always select mobile, because no one is viewing your content from desktop. Also, I'm not doing video, so I'll just remove in-stream one. Also, in articles do come expensive. I don't want to spend on that. Otherwise, other things are just fine. Okay, so can you just see the result on daily basis, how I'll get the results? Which is very good, very fine. I'm getting like around 255 link clicks a month. And for just spending 300 to 50 rupees, which is fine, which is very good. Okay, I'll click on publish. So guys, I believe that's it. This is how my ad looks. My ad sets are done. Everything is done. Everything is optimized, location wise, targeting wise, everything. And can you see this is on impression and that one is on link clicks, right? So you can just even keep the budget same, so that you know like 300 you have spent and you have got this much of result. So it completely depends upon you, your marketing strategies and stuff like that. I'm just giving my suggestion, my experience. I'm just discussing it with you, right? So yeah, I believe it's just completed. Yeah, so it will go in review. Facebook takes up to like 24 hours to get your approval. You have to wait for 24 hours, but most of the time it just happens in half an hour to 1 hour. Okay, sometimes it takes time if you have done, maybe you have used some name wrongly, you are into housing and all that. So there are some criterias you have to see, you have to check. So it will take some time, and your ads will be approved or disapproved, and they will give you the reason if it is disapproved, right? So that's it guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you will get a lot of traffic to your website. Thanks for watching. Bye.